So I've had a lot of people asking me this week about why I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving. So I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like, for me at least, there's a lot of reasons. But obviously the first one is what the holiday is built off of. Keep going.
Built off of death, destruction of a people, the plunder of the land, resources, the environment, the genocide of the people.
Well, that and like the whole part of Europeans essentially invading the Americas and the Native Americans, showing them how to grow food and essentially like helping them to survive. And then I think so too, babe. And then their repayment was fucking killing them, raping their women, and forcing Christianity on them, and taking all their shit, basically.
And enslaving them.
Yeah, exactly, and enslaving them. So it's like, to me, I'm not gonna celebrate that because it's pretty disgusting.
Common sense.
Yeah. Just because I was taught in school something, it doesn't mean I can't use my brain to understand what actually is going on. So that's one reason. Another reason to me is, I guess, I feel like it's really stupid, like, because a lot of people say, like, they understand that part of it, but it's not about that. It's about spending time with their families, and that's cool, but it's like, why do you need to wait until the end of the year, one specific holiday, to see everyone? If you genuinely, like, fuck with each other and you care about each other, you're gonna make an effort to see each other before Thanksgiving. Or you're gonna have seen, like, I don't know, that you find other reasons than just, oh, it's this holiday, let's eat a bunch of fucking horrible foods and go into a food coma and then maybe see each other at Christmas and then wait again until next year.
And fucking food bonding.
Literally.
Junk food bonding. Like, I've seen that with my family's last event. They all had a graduation party for all the kids going to high school. But when I looked around, I just saw everybody just bonding over the food. Not even celebrating the fact that the kids are graduating. They're just like, spaghetti, chicken. Just, you can see on their face, they're just thinking about, like, all the times that they had this meal before, and they're just, like, in their head. They're all together, though. They're like, we're spending time, but it's like, no, you're not. You guys are all sitting down in individual chairs in your own plate thinking. You know, somebody might say something to you, but that's because they've spoken to you. But other than that, you smashing down your plate.
And that's, I feel like, a whole other side of it, too, of, like, how these corporations keep you addicted to these extremely unhealthy foods is because they make you feel, well, they basically connect your food habits and these, like, comfort foods to love and family, so that you associate those things together. And that's like, the whole purpose of comfort food is literally comforting to you, because as not only does it taste good and have all this salt and sugar on it, but it reminds you of feeling cared about by your loved ones because they cooked it for you and you ate it together.
Grandma, Big Mama, Papa, everybody got that special someone who make that mac and cheese just so, Don't don't even get to ask them what they put in it. Because then once you get conscious and be on that of like, well, I want to know what's in my food, then they feel offended. And it's like, damn. That's just when you start to even back out the holiday. Because now you're starting to eat better, you vegan, you starting to be aware of what's in the food. And you start to ask your family members, well, like, how much salt did you put in that? Or did you use butter? Damn, I can't eat it. Oh, you just too good to eat this food then, huh? It's just like, I mean, nah, I just have common sense now at this point, and I'm not just gonna put it in my body because I like it from last time or last year. Like, I got an agenda.
Or to make them happy.
Yeah, I got physical needs for my body that I want to achieve on a regular basis, and I'm not gonna stop that just because it's a holiday. That's built off of destruction of motherfucking people.
I feel like that even ties into how just not even this holiday, but America has such a problem with overeating. Like,
yeah. We got buffets and shit like that. Commercials running shit all day. TV, cartoons showing motherfucking families eating the food. I was the Jersey Shore shit like that. They have a Friends Thanksgiving. Like I was saying, like you watching this in the beginning of the week, you literally already getting prepped, and like there's teenagers, they go to school, they like, nigga, when I go to school, I'm about to have my fucking pumpkin pie. Nigga, my auntie driving down there, she about to make the cobbler, this shit about to smack. Like, you preparing to fool yourself up. Like, nigga, I'm going to stuff myself.
And even for me, because I work at a fucking weed shop, and on Thanksgiving, we're doing a special where we're going to give away a free slice of pumpkin pie as long as you buy something, I think. There's other, like, weed-related specials, but it's not even medicated. It's just pie.
Made by who? You don't even know who. And all the stoners gonna walk in and be like, oh, shit, pumpkin pie? Let me get a slice. Like, you don't even know who made it, what they put in it, what ingredients is in that shit, whatever. Like, you don't know the case. Like, being so trusting and so blind and shit. Like,
Niggas over.
Know what you doing before you doing it. Because if somebody would have told us all the truth of like, well, they did tell us the truth. They just hid it. Colorful schemes and plays and cartoons and shit. Motherfucking parades. Like, I just saw some stats. Like, Americans gonna spend on food and beverage $700 billion total on the holidays.
And that's literally what this whole shit is about, is like, it's not about family, it's not about any of that shit. These corporations continue to push these, like, family-centered holidays so that you'll continue to spend money on these stupid holidays. So they know,
families can continue to live prosperously.
And they know that these certain items are going to sell and they're going to make this certain amount of money just because all our dumbasses fucking feel like we have to.
To show love to our family members. And we can tell them the truth and share knowledge and build and investment tools and sharing money and trying to build ourselves and our homes up. And that could be our holidays for we come together and we actually put a pot together and build for a purpose and get something done. Bond off of that, of progression, and not just laziness and gluttony. That's basically what we're doing. We're like, yep, I like being in my lower self with you. Like, play video games, you see your cousins, you hanging out, it's food, you just slump, sitting on the floor with an Xbox controller in your hand. You got the feeling of just getting the Xbox. It's new, the controller in your hand. You chilling, little kids running around. Like, all that shit psychologically is like why people are so dedicated to it. It's like you like being lazy. And that's an opportunity for you to be like, well, today is today. I can be lazy because I worked a 7-day shift last week.
Especially if it's at someone else's house.
Oh, and that's literally the saying, like, I don't gotta wash dishes.
Literally. That shit is crazy. And you know you're gonna overeat that day too. Like, you know that you're gonna feel sick the next day. Like, it's literally a joke about people's, like, wearing their eating pants and all types of shit. And it's like, we do unhealthy things to our bodies for the sake of family get-togethers. And if family is supposed to be like love and, you know, helping each other grow, then why do every time we get together we do something negative that puts us deeper into our lower selves?
Yeah, set us back in life. For the next day now, we gotta recover because we didn't got too drunk or too high, too full. Or the kids too, like I should be crazy. Like I didn't notice that. Like the kids, like they running around the whole day. Like, you know, you get to grandma and grandma house and grandpa house like around 12 o'clock maybe and shit. So they just running. They see the other cousins. They playing. Then they eat that bullshit. But they already been eating throughout the day because, you know, my fucking uncle got some cooler of fucking Capri Suns and shit sitting somewhere by the door. So they already getting snacks and shit. And they playing. Then it get cold. That's when mama or auntie be like, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all put a sweater on. Go ahead, put a sweater on before you catch a cold. And they always say that every holiday, 4th of July, fucking Sunday family get together type shit. Put your sweater on because it's going to get cold. Then you're going to get sick. Remember it happened last time you got sick. No. You just gave your 4-year-old motherfucking 3 pieces of chicken legs. Goddamn, a whole thing of goddamn rice and beans, stuffing, cranberries, goddamn green beans with onions dipped in, like, soaked in butter and shit. Like, you gave your kid a whole plate that you would eat on a little scale for them, and you wondering why, like, by the end of the night, they're all sick, and little JJ got a little snotty nose and blowing snot bubbles. They're like, I'm gonna go ahead and take him home. I think he's sick. Like, yes, he is. He's been eating salt and sugar all day. His body is being robbed from nutrients all day. He was running and playing with his cousins all day, burning out energy while being sucked of it nutritionally from the food that y'all giving him. But when somebody want to bring that up, though, it's taboo or
you think too much.
Yeah, it's too much going on. Like, what the fuck?
Or why can't you just enjoy things type of shit? And it's like, I feel it, but
I care.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I want to be healthy.
I don't want to see my little cousin sick every time they leave from fucking granny house. Like, it's not because they need to put a sweater on. Like, he's running. She was running. They hot. They a hot body. They warm right now. They not thinking about that. If they was cold, they'll tell you. Like, how many times I've seen that shit in my family where they do that exact same thing. Put your sweaters on.
And obesity is just getting, like, worse in America right now, especially, like, with kids. Like, I forget what the statistic was, honestly, but I see it for sure. Like, I literally see, like, the kids that I see, at least in our area, are definitely, like, way fatter than the kids were when I was a kid, I feel like. You know?
Yeah. Growing up in the different areas. Yep, it's a totally different dynamic. But still based off the same, like, the same ritual. That same rite of passage of we're all gonna come together. No matter what you white, black, Mexican, like, we all do it just in our own way. Like, why would you celebrate the economic plunder of your own tribes or dynasties' money? Y'all money being drained. Could have started a business